Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
We're watching Miss Robot, episode 8. We don't know how many episodes we're gonna watch today.
Okay, like the plan is watching, let's say 2, but like 9th episode could be really bad, and so like we might just push it to 10
and we might
and just
have
watch
time.
Miss Robot. Yeah, if we have time. And like let's hope so, because if I feel like they're gonna reveal the Mr. Robot part in episode 9. Because it feels like the last episode of the season could be like explaining everything that we've seen this season.
But like if it's the end of the episode, we can't stop there.
That's the thing, exactly.
Like even if we knew that for such a long time, we can't stop there, you know?
Yeah.
Like we have to see the explanation, because the only thing I'm interested in right now is the fucking explanation. I kind of get all of that, but like at the same time, it's fucking kind of weird in my opinion. I just want to know what the others know. Do they see
I think
in their
I'm most
eyes?
interested
Is this
in
fucking
like
weird?
the others. Like what do they know? What do they not know? Like they have to know, because like Elliot would be acting completely differently, you know? Like you have to know something. You know, I don't know if they know the extent of it, but like something you need to know.
Yeah, and now we do know that he is switching the roles in each second. You know?
Yeah, because like in the last episode we just saw Mr. Robot in a scene with Darlene and the other guy from F Society.
Yeah, but like also we saw them like when Darlene fucked up a few episodes ago, he was Mr. Robot for like a first minute, and then the second one he was Elliot. So like he is switching it and he doesn't know. He doesn't realize that that's him who's talking all of that. That's so fucking weird to me. I don't know how to explain. I want to know more. I want to know how that functions, honestly. I want to know all, honestly.
Me
so
too.
Yeah, I'm the most excited about the explanation.
And I also want to potentially know, like, if, and I think they definitely did, like, since when do Darlene and Elliot know each other?
Oh my god, yes.
Like, that has to be...
I would love if they had like a good relationship, meaning like it doesn't have to be since childhood, but like if they have survived things together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And because to me it really seems like they really knows each other, knows him very well, so and cares for him. So I really want to know like more about that relationship, because you know I love relationships in the show. You know? I love that.
I love people bonding.
Yes, so, like, I adore that, and I want to see more of that. So and I love Darlene. She's just so cute to me. So I would love if they had a nice relationship.
Yeah, me too.
Also Angela as well. We need to see what's gonna happen with her in this episode.
I mean, she has her own storyline going. I mean, kind of in the same sense of what, like, let's say F Society wants to achieve, but she is doing it the, let's say, legal route. I mean, she is lying about what she has done.
Wants to do much more for many other people. Like she still does want to take Evil Corp down.
Yeah.
But like you said,
and like legal. In her process, people possibly wouldn't die, and like the way Mr. Robot presents it, she's like, oh well. If we lose some, then we lose some, you know?
You mean Elliot?
Yeah, sure, but like, we call him like that side of Elliot. Mr. Robot.
Would like to know if we're gonna have that actor playing Mr. Robot after we find out. Are we gonna...
Yeah, I don't know, that'll be...
Like, even if, let's say, Elliot finds out the truth in episode 9, like, the condition, the illness that he has is not changed. Since he finds out the truth, in my mind,
he has to go
unless he goes back to his medication or whatever, goes to therapy. I don't know. I am not a professional. I have no idea about anything.
We're guessing in the dark. Okay.
But like, unless he does that, I have a feeling that we should technically
maybe we like don't see Mr. Robot for a bit. If he's taking his meds and everything, and then like some season or whatever, like suddenly we see him.
Yeah.
And you know, that indicates that Elliot is maybe off his medication or something again.
I have a feeling we maybe will see him at least until he starts
medication.
Goes back on med. medication. Yeah, like I have feeling like I don't understand exactly why he would disappear, because like he should still see him technically. I mean, again, don't know how. Maybe we're just gonna see Elliot switching roles. We're gonna see him the way like Darlene sees him. Maybe we're gonna go to look through the other's eye, not his eye, because like we're watching this story from his perspective.
Yeah, I don't know if like
I don't know if we're gonna switch that or we're gonna continue watching the story from his perspective when we.
I don't know, because like technically I don't even think he should be seen. I don't know, again, I'm not quite sure how the idea works, let's say, but I don't think he should be seeing his other like distinct personality. Like he shouldn't be seeing it, you know. I think that's just the show is, you know, doing that. But I don't think you should see it.
It would make no sense if just the show is doing that, because like if we're going with the theory that that's his father,
okay,
then he had to create it, not us. So like if
but because like it's not like it's not like if people have the idea, you know, they suddenly. I don't know, but you just, let's say, kind of switch onto that other personality.
I agree, but like
how? I don't know how. I don't know how. Let's say, aware you are. Like if you are like if Elliot is just like going around his day or whatever, like does he know how Mr. Robot would perceive a certain situation if Mr. Robot is his like, you know, other distinct personality? Like would he be aware of how Mr. Robot would look at a certain thing, or like what he would decide in that point, or is he not aware of that? Like I don't know how it functions. I really don't know how it functions. Like those are things I also need like
but the thing is, to me, he has to think that Mr. Robot is a person. If he's gonna see his father and that's so weird. Like if he's gonna see his father, I'd be like, this was supposed to be Mr. Robot, or like Mr. Robot doesn't exist in his mind.
I mean, he does exist in his mind. I'm just like saying, I don't think that's like accurate in reality. Like I don't think that's how it would work in reality. I don't think like that you see your personality in front of you as a different person. I don't think that exists. Could be wrong. I have not studied psychology. I have not studied anything close to that. So I, again, can only be guessing here. In the last episode, we finished the last episode with Elliot kind of, let's say, being vulnerable for the first time with his therapist. I mean, in what a way? I don't...
Oh my god, yeah, that's how the episode ended.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going to happen now.
I mean, it was because I was editing that, it was a very sad scene for me to like rewatch when he said like, you know, I just need a way out of this loneliness. And like, you know, everything that he is doing is just so very, you know, everything that he's doing, it's just not okay. It's simply not okay. But like he also has, you know, he has his own mental issues. I mean, that doesn't, again, at the end of the day, doesn't justify hurting people, invading their privacy or anything like that, but like he is just really struggling, and he just really needs help. And I don't know, like right now, you know, he was open with his psychiatrist, but I don't know if she can now help him in the way that he would need help, because I mean her privacy was very much invaded, and so like I don't know if she would feel comfortable working with him. I don't know, you know. So like we're gonna have to see that in this episode as well. We are meeting, the episode is called White Rose, and we are meeting White Rose finally. We got to him through, is his name Cisco? Yeah, it is. We got to him through Cisco. And also our Swedish guy Tyrell killed someone. We have a murder right now. There is a dead body on the rooftop.
I can't wait for him to tell that to his wife.
She's not be like, how can you be so dumb to kill someone?
Yes, that's
she's not gonna be horrified. She's gonna be jealous.
No, I'm saying I can't wait to, because like I think he's gonna be like terrified, scared of what he did. Yeah. He's gonna get caught and stuff like that.
She's gonna come up with a plan in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
and if someone asks me what the plan is gonna be, I think they're gonna set up the CTO as if he murdered his wife.
Yeah, that'd be.
I feel like that would be where they would head, because like that's 2 flies with 1 stone. And
that'd be good. I mean, good. But that'd be a smart plan. That should be... What am I even saying? I want to say that it should have been a plan from the start, but like no, there shouldn't be any plan to murder people from the start. But I don't know when he's gonna tell his wife, because like they should have planned the evidence like that somehow. That
yeah, I mean they have to
but
act
like,
fast. Like there is
he
not
have
really...
he has to tell her when he goes downstairs, and I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do that. I don't know what he's
Yes, because like you have to get the CTO somehow to leave the party, because like if the entire time he's at the party and people see him the entire time, then he has an alibi. Yeah. So you have to make sure that no one sees him, and that people all think about where is he? And then when his wife turns out dead, interesting, he was gone for like 20 minutes. You know, that's what I would do.
Or to just put somehow his DNA up there. Like when the police search.
Yes, but like he is her husband, you know.
No, but like on the building or something like that. Like
they will have to act fast.
Just
like rip his hair a bit. Again, I'm not quite sure how it's possible that Tyrell has not left any DNA, considering I'm pretty certain that the woman was like fighting for her life, and if she was like clawing at him like under the fingernails, there should be evidence. In like these types of cases, you would assume that people were fighting back, and then like beneath the nails you can catch some DNA, I think.
Oh, but where did she grab him? Is it a jacket, or is it a skin, or is it what?
I think like when he is choking, I think she is grabbing at his skin.
Oh.
I mean, I also have not studied criminology.
Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna
but I watched many true crime stories.
I just don't think it's gonna be a thing that like he's gonna be in a problem. I mean, maybe, but like not really. I don't think anybody's gonna have any evidence against him. Like the only guy who's gonna suspect is CTO.
They just have to act fast. Like if it's the next day and he tells his wife, that's already too late. So I think they just we need to go back to the scene like immediately.
Yeah.
So that they could plant some evidence, get the CTO out. I'm saying that as if they're really gonna do that. Maybe they just like leave it be and hope that no one sees how the woman died. But I don't think that's possible, because the CTO would absolutely suspect him. Yeah. I feel like they need to get him out of the picture.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, let's
honestly, I'm like, why are we talking? We're not gonna watch the episode just because we talk too much in the fucking intro.
Watch.
Oh my fucking god! I can't believe he just murdered a woman.
If we're on the next scene, is that his? Is it Darlene?
I mean, I don't know why Darlene would be just like the hair.
I thought it was his wife.
Not 100%.
Who is it?
I have no idea. Darlene, okay. You should listen to me. I would recognize her.
There's not just the reason I'm born. There's you in the middle somewhere. Consummate survivor.
I mean, that's a great balcony. That's a great look from the balcony. Oh, we started with Darlene. Could this be Darlene's story?
Would love that. Oh my god, would love that.
So we hook up with him for a reason?
Yes.
Great. I thought the reason was just a good balcony. That would be good enough, girl. June 7th?
Master of business something.
Well, that was easy.
Of course, he would.
I literally thought it was gonna be his birthday or something.
Of course, it's gonna be the day he graduated.
So she stole a gun? I thought we were
gonna steal some
information.
More money.
Or anything beneficial. You're in America, you can buy a gun.
Ollie? Oh, you're Angela. I don't hear Ollie. Do you guys know each other or do you not?
Who you ran into or what he said.
Do you know each other? If they know each other,
Sorry. Tell me you're not getting back together with him. Jesus, no. No, just leftover work stuff.
They know each other.
Have you talked to Elliot? Yesterday. Seems like he's pulling himself together, but...
Oh my god, it's happening.
Feels like I'm always worried about him, you know? Yeah. He's had a shitty month. Or 20 years. Try waking up in your childhood bedroom, then taking Jersey Transit for 2 hours to make a 7 o'clock ballet class in the city.
Can't you imagine that?
Silver lining. You get to see Noah.
First position.
I didn't expect Darlene to do ballet. And
Me
sure.
neither.
Oh, they're cute.
Oh
my god,
this
these
for
best
me.
friends. I love this.
Just like you're gonna see more. That was cute.
Oh, they're oh.
So
no
they have known
way.
each other since
they
childhood.
have known each other.
I mean, if they are taking ballet class
Oh
together.
my god, they are literally taking ballet class. And when do you
Oh my
take
God.
ballet if you're not taking it since you were a kid?
Exactly.
I hope you're not mad at me.
Me?
But you have to admit she's just like everyone else. Too afraid to peek over their walls for fear of what they might see.
Oh.
Maybe that's what I do. I look.
You shouldn't.
Oh my god, I would love to get a friendship with Angela and Darlene.
So cute,
my
honestly.
God.
I think like if nobody,
I would
if it
love
didn't
everything
cross
about
somebody's
it.
mind that they could have been friends in childhood, imagine the shock.
Imagine
the shock of the
talking.
first scene.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bitches, get the fuck away.
I mean, I think
She
this
has a gun.
is... Yeah, I mean, you know.
Tell him to follow the proper commands. The sequence won't initiate.
Using the back door we planted with our Raspberry Pi.
Jesus Christ, man. How long have you been sitting on all this?
I installed a patch 4 weeks ago and I've been monitoring it daily.
More activity.
Lloyd. All says been hacked. Oh, you know this.
Don't worry.
I need a word.
What the hell is that?
They're following me, and they're probably following you too. White Rose meat might not go down the way we want it to.
Well.
Well, she's giving him a gun.
Besides, I'm not even sure I'm the one they want to meet with.
You're definitely the one they want to meet with.
What are you doing?
I'm calling myself from your phone, that way we have each other's number.
Wait, Darlene.
Do you not already?
That's to protect F society. Okay, but we need to protect each other right now.
Bitch, you don't exist.
Elliot. Oh, like I know we're meeting the White Rose and everything is happening, but like I just want to know everyone's relationship. You know what I
This
mean?
was cute.
I
This
just
is
want
cute.
to know
You
everyone's.
move. You fucking move.
I just need to know like who's who to everyone. Like how long have you in the popcorn? Darlene, I love you. She is insane. Look at this.
Actually, that's a good place.
I mean, it's a good place, but like she
Actually, that's a great-
just bought a gun.
It's a rule for a reason.
Maybe they already did something, you know? Maybe we just don't know. Maybe what if he didn't even tell his wife?
Why don't you just kill me now?
Oh! Jesus, Blake, are you fucking tiptoeing? God damn, look what you've done. Watch where you're going.
Gideon Goddard is here to see you. I'm sorry, he was very persistent. He wouldn't leave.
Gideon, move away from him.
Love some coffee.
Jesus.
We kind of see him completely differently in these past few episodes. Like in the beginning, he was so creepy to me. Now he's kind of pathetic, you know.
Yeah,
like
I
I
agree.
see him with
I
a.
agree.
One of my employees confessed to breaking chain of custody with a Colby debt file. Unfortunately, this admission will render the evidence inadmissible.
Well, I appreciate your transparency. In fact, I'd like to look over your findings, especially this server.
But what does Angela know? Like, does she not know that Elliot and Darlene are like what?
Like I said, we're watching everything from Ellie's perspective. So like God knows what Angela does know.
I specifically asked not to be disturbed.
I know, but
What is it?
Police? Exactly.
it's awful.
What about the police?
They found a body on the roof.
Clearly, this is tragic, but unfortunately, work goes on. I need you to connect me with the Dulles server farm. I'll take it on my mobile.
Oh, he's gonna.
And the file shares this
I feel like he's gonna find everything out, come to us somehow.
This is more of a distraction. But what are they trying to distract us from?
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that and take these crooked drives over to Blank's disc recovery on 36 and 5th.
Is he gonna meet White Rose there?
Your appointment is at 2 o'clock. You cannot be late.
He wasn't just stressed. He was scared. Let's see what he's hiding. What does Angela have to do with this?
God, boy. You do not know what the fuck's happening.
You missed so much.
Hvorfor er du hjemme nu? Skal jeg lade jer?
Okay.
Jeg har ikke noget tid. Det var ikke noget, der tog for hende og vores tid til noget. Jeg kan altså ikke se, hvordan at knaldingen kunne have været så skræmmende. Jeg går ud fra, at du også fik de nødvendige billeder.
Jag menar bara att vi måste byta fokus och You done on our marriage?
Hvorfor? Jeg har en plan.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh.
And say what? Hey, Elliot, there's a bunch of nude pics of me that some asshole wants to leak online.
I could have helped.
You weren't around.
Kinda had a rough month.
I was right. The hack was a distraction. This is about me. This is the meeting.
Yeah.
You should have come to me.
You weren't there. You're never there anymore. Something is going on with you, Elliot. You have not been the same the past couple of months, and this happened before Shayla.
You're wrong.
You're lying. You don't talk to me anymore. Just tell me what to do here. Because the only solution I can think of is to give up. So strange. I really miss us.
Why is that strange?
Because I never thought I'd have to.
Hackers, we inherently trust no one, including each other. I'll never be able to tell her. There will always be this divide, my wall that she can't look over, and she knows it.
Are you just going to stand there, or do you want to hand me those drives?
White Rose?
This meeting has started. I manage my time very carefully, Mr. Alderson. Each beep indicates 1 minute of my time that has passed. I have allotted you no more than 3 minutes.
Okay, start speaking.
Are you really gonna do that?
I suggest you pick better topics of conversation. You have not advanced this conversation. Do you intend to?
Since last month, Evil Corp has moved its tapes to
5 backup facilities, and you have a plan to take them all down.
Yes.
You are the one who was not ready. It was you who failed all along. What you lacked was focus. You strayed from the hack to target Terry Colby. This opened a vulnerability, suspicion, specifically by Gideon Goddard.
That's why you hacked Dulce.
To monitor his activities, and that's when we discovered that he turned your infected server into a honeypot.
Oh shit, I know.
I'll find a way to remove the honeypot.
Until 16 seconds ago, you were not aware there was a honeypot. This does not inspire confidence.
Wait.
You hack people, I hack time. So you should know that when I set a timeline, there's a reason. You have 50 hours and 23 minutes. At that point, when all parties are ready, we will initiate the hack.
Maybe next time.
Understand something, Mr. Alderson. After I leave, you will never see me again.
Why are you doing all of this? The hack. Why are you working with us?
No! I want to hear the answer. 5 hours and 20...
50 hours and 20 minutes.
50 hours.
I have to figure this out. Gideon's been spying on me the whole time. Do you know more than me? That wouldn't be fair. My imaginary friend knowing more than me. So what would you do now? We need a distraction to get Gideon's phone.
Darling, I need you to do something for me.
She can help.
My boss had all said Gideon.
Sometimes it's hard to listen to an explanation. It would be so much easier to only pay attention when I needed to.
Yeah.
To just arrive at the conclusion. Is that what you do?
What if Gideon's like one step ahead of us? I mean, he doesn't look like he would be, but like, what if he could be suspecting this of Elliot?
Corporate greed is a trickle-down desire that reaches even the bottom of the food chain.
And for what?
I'll say, our defender of the ship.
That society knows us.
Boy, if you're not the only one who's not there.
The distraction is momentary.
These types of moments are very stressful for me.
In 90 seconds, this code will change. If I don't log in with it on my computer before then, I'll lose everything to time.
Well, be fast then.
The way I hate these types of scenes.
Where's Elliot?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
I was working on the local backup.
Why weren't you in there with us? All these events keep happening around your appearance, your disappearance. Forget it. I don't want to hear it. Every member in this company stood in there watching the single worst thing that's happened to Allsafe. And where are you? At your cubicle?
Have I told you what I saw when I hacked Gideon?
No.
When I peeked into his secrets?
Do you wanna know?
I saw a good, honest man.
I knew it.
Gideon was wrong. I am finished here. I'm not good for him or this place. He was only protecting his people. But me, I'm doing this to protect everyone.
Seems you've been very busy lately.
Who's he talking to?
I have to know what you're planning. We were meant to be allies. I'm pretty positive you're dead wrong about that, my friend.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything we could possibly agree on. Aren't you forgetting that I know your dirty little secret? There are people close to you that wouldn't be happy if they knew what I know.
Is somebody think there's different people after this scene?
Vi har ett helt förblindande och fel fokus på fel personer från första början. För några månader sedan så såg jag en tekniker eller någon som du aldrig skulle kunna tänka dig göra någonting, dra nytta av en genväg som någon annan hade skapat. Jag trodde först att det handlade om hem, men det visade sig att det är någonting fantastiskt. Något stort, något vi verkligen vill ha. Och vi har bara tittat rakt fram hela tiden. När vi borde ha tittat uppåt. Efter det vi verkligen vill ha.
Og hvad er det så, der er over os?
Gud.
It's the police.
Good evening, Mr. Wellick. I'm Detective Quatlander. This is Detective Jones.
What's this about?
We're investigating a murder that occurred at your husband's place of employment, ma'am. And you both did know the deceased, Sharon Knowles.
You did know her, yes?
Sharon Knowles?
Girl, you were wiping blood. Did we not? Did she not?
Yes, we did know her. Please come in.
If she didn't know, then she's very good.
Mr. Wellick.
I'm like, is she gonna kill them?
Last see Sharon.
Are you okay?
No.
Lana?
Oh, she's smart.
I think the baby's coming.
She's smart.
To the hospital.
I thought she just spilled water.
Me too. Hi, girl. What's happening?
I don't know.
It's over the Climate Control Act. We should celebrate, man. We did it, darling. It's gonna happen.
Don't celebrate too soon. Do you want to like say something? Is she gonna say something? Is she gonna say something like?
Be happy!
Finally, like we've been playing this for like 15 years or something.
You did it!
You did this.
I would love to take credit on this one. But I can't.
You brought us all together.
Really, this was you.
You brought us all together.
You are seriously the best person I know. You know that? I love you so much.
Are they gonna like? What is it?
Oh my god, Elliot, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Elliot.
What?
Did you forget again? Did you forget who I am?
Are they related? Are they like?
What do you mean? Forget what?
Elliot, I need you to tell me who you think I am.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry.
What are you talking about?
Tell me right now.
What are you saying?
Who is she? Who is she?
And forget?
You forgot. Elliot.
You're Darlene. You're Darlene.
His sister.
Sister? What do you mean? How could?
I know what she's going to say.
I'm your
Sister. You're my sister. Darlene and I'd hide in movie theaters all day. Everything would seem fairly shocking. She rode her scooter in front of our house. I'm crazy. She tried to run away in the 3rd grade. How come I didn't remember that? Slept in the same bed when her mom was mean to us. Why did I forget? I remember her voice. How could I forget? I'm crazy. Are you freaking out? Tell me the truth. Were you in on this the whole time? Were you? How can I just forget her like that? A whole person, a relationship, this amnesia. I'm crazy. I'm out of my mind. I knew it. I should have never created you. I should have listened to Krista. I'm afraid. Okay. Afraid of what? Finding too much.
Is he gonna...
Ah!
Terrifying. That was terrifying. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Oh my god, I don't know why.
But see, he saw Mr. Robot. I am here and I am Mr. Robot.
Now I'm gone.
Is it a picture? He did look at some picture
When?
Before.
Where? Where was the picture?
Him and his mom.
Sure, but it was just 2 of them.
But like, what did the next to that picture was?
Elliot Alderson.
Oh my god, I forgot. My god, my head is hurting me.
Oh guys, I'm looking at the picture.
He's gonna find his.
Myself.
What is it? What is the CD called?
Blank one. What is this?
Is he gonna like tell himself that he has this? I'm so afraid. I don't.
This is terrifying. Track. This is terrifying.
I don't know what I'm about to see.
Pictures, many pictures.
Come on.
No, it's gonna be one together when they were kids.
Oh, I might cry.
Honestly.
Oh my god, everything is chills.
That's a... What is that?
What now? Police?
I think we should talk.
I don't want to talk.
Such a good episode.
I don't want to talk.
This was the best thing ever.
I don't want to talk.
Oh my god, what the fuck was this episode? What the fuck was this episode? Honestly, my head started hurting.
But this was such a
Mirroring.
good revelation.
This was
like
one of the best relations ever,
like
honestly.
Like it's not even like we have talked about all of this before. We have figured all of this out. Like nothing here is
except Darlene part.
Okay, Darlene, I did not fucking see. I thought they were like childhood friends. I did not think she was a sister.
I think I said that at some time.
You did. You said in one episode. I was like, "What do you mean, fucking sister?"
I think I even cut it out.
You know? You did cut it out.
I think I cut it out.
She said in one of the episodes in the review or something.
Yeah, and then I thought when I edited it, it's such a good, stupid theory.
What do you say?
My head is hurting a bit less. It's been 20 minutes. What an episode, honestly.
I didn't expect it in this one. I expected in the 9th one. I expected something exactly like this in the 9th one.
Honestly,
I mean, exactly. Darlene did not like
come into
was not on my horizon. Like Milena said, I don't know which episode it was after what, because like we were talking about what Darlene could be to him, and she told me like I even thought maybe like his sister. I was like, his sister.
Yeah.
No, I like that wasn't even in my vicinity. I just thought like maybe they were all childhood friends that all lost their parents in this.
That's what I want to say. It wasn't like I really thought about it and like, oh my god, his sister. It was just a theory for a second there, because like in those episodes, I don't know which episode it was, but like in those episodes, to me it seemed like they really knew each other, like they were really close. Something like that. And then I was just like started naming if it was like close friend from his childhood and stuff like that. Later on we talked about didn't have to be friends since childhood. They could have been just like friends for like a few years because like they've been through this together, like the whole plan and stuff like that, you know. But then the episode started with Darlene in the apartment, some guy, and she took a gun, and after that she went to the ballet class of ballet class. I don't know how it's pronounced in English, honestly. And then we fucking found out that like her and Angela knew each other and like had to know each other since childhood, since they're taking ballet together.
And like, who fucking starts taking ballet as an adult? Like
nobody.
I mean, especially not Darlene, you know. Like if she's in ballet, actually, you know, she might have. I don't know. Darlene's unpredictable. She might have just like was walking down the street, saw a ballet class, might as well go there. Like it just sounds like something Darlene could do. So like who knows? But ballet that no, I can't
now
say
it's
that.
clear for you as well. Yes.
Ballet
mission accomplished.
Doesn't seem like something that you just like take up when you're older.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I feel like you have to have been there since you were a child, and they were friends as children.
Exactly
because she's her sister.
Exactly. Because she's Elliot's sister.
No, that part I did.
Oh my god, such a
like everything else, yeah.
You have no
that
idea.
That part did not see
like
coming.
I talked about how much I want the relationship between the two of them. I didn't even think it's gonna be this good. It's his fucking sister. Love that god. For me. Love family.
I thought first like maybe a cousin because like when he kissed her and she reacted like so like what the fuck. I was like, that seems like too strong of a reaction, you know?
Okay.
If it was just like a guy you're not interested in. I was like, that just seems too strong,
well,
you know?
Not if you have been friends since childhood.
Yeah, but still,
like,
that would have been like...
when she continued talking, you know, immediately it felt like, oh my god, are we gonna have some type of revelation? Because like you, even in the beginning of the scene, you were like constantly saying something like, say something to him. It's like you had a feeling that like
no, because coming. Like I felt like this is a moment for her to like just drop something in. Like she was saying, like, you should be really proud of yourself. And I thought like she's gonna say something along the lines of like, you brought us all together. And I was like, you know, that's gonna be our like, let's say, clue to hold us over until the next episode. So we were like, ooh, what does she mean? But like, you know, no one's wondering at this point. Like, you cannot convince me there's a single human fucking being that thought Mr. Robot existed. Like, you, at some point, that train left the fucking station, you know? Like, no one fucking thinks that Mr. Robot and that's not the same person.
Honestly, yes, there were times in the past episodes where, I mean, I would say maybe episode 4, episode 5, episode 3, something like that, where we were looking for clues that they are not the same person, like if they're in separate places in the same time, something like that. But like everything could have been very easily explained that both of them have been Elliot. So yeah.
And I think even the father, I don't know when was it though? I think we started thinking that early on. I think I was editing. I think I maybe was editing episode 2.
No.
Episode 3?
You edited episode 3 because I edited episode 2 because that crossed my mind when I saw him reacted very strongly about Elliot's father and what he did to him. But like, it's not like it was a tear in my mind. Like, it just crossed my mind and I forget about it.
And then I texted you when I was editing episode 3.
And I was like, oh my god!
I don't remember exactly what it was. I think I was just...
kiddo.
Yeah, kiddo. Kiddo kept bugging me. Like, who calls someone kiddo?
Yeah.
Unless you're an adult talking to a child. Or like a father talking to his child. And I thought because like... Oh, that would be such a good revelation to like that he just sees a picture of his family and we see that Mr. Robot is his father.
But immediately
I thought that was gonna be a good revelation. Then just like everything was going to that direction because like if he is imagining someone and we know that he is definitely imagining someone because like there's no way he is the same person, like you would assume that the person that he is imagining Mr. Robot in is someone that's like important to him and like of course then his father because his father died and everything, you know. So like it just also seemed like there were a lot of clues that pointed in that direction. And again, there were a lot of clues that pointed into the fact that Darlene knows him. I mean, I think we have been talking about this since the beginning. She knew where he lived. She was like taking a shower in his place. And like, again, Darlene is out there. But like, who does that? You know? who does that unless you know a person? and so like all of the clues were there. I just thought they like knew each other beforehand. I didn't see the sister part coming at all.
Yeah.
I really didn't see that until when she said, "Who am I to you?" Then I was like, "Oh, you're fucking something."
Yes,
you're something.
You're a fucking family. You're
related.
And
you're
then
definitely
I was like,
related.
She has to be his sister or something like that. That would be so fucking.
No, but
shocking,
like I legitimately, I
good.
remembered immediately when she said that. I remember you saying maybe she's his sister, but like you said it so like. You said like maybe she's even his sister or something like that. So I was like, she's not his sister. And so like I remember that.
And
this is so shocking.
Oh my god, so fucking shocking. And her face, I just want to mention that before everything. I don't know why I'm mentioning it exactly in this moment. Like when I said her face, yes, that was a good acting. But oh my god, Elliot's acting. Remy's. Oh my god, that's in my opinion so one of the best things about this show, honestly. Even in the last episode, but like we'll get to that. The acting and the directing was so fucking good.
I feel like the show doesn't lack in any aspect.
Yeah,
like in terms of like so writing, directing, and acting. And just all the characters, it really everything doesn't lack so in anything. Good.
Yeah.
Like everything is really
and
stellar.
Really, but like all the actors, because there hasn't been a point when
like Tyrell,
like when it threw me out of the scene at some point. Like with shows there is some scenes like that just doesn't work with the actors or something like that. That hasn't happened here.
Yeah.
It has every single actor has been amazing.
No, that was really fantastic.
Yes, Tyrell, yeah.
That Tyrell.
But also again, the father, in my opinion, as well.
I think all of them have just been really stellar.
What's his name? Darreen? Darrell? Is it Darreen? Darlene.
You said what's his name?
What's her name?
Who the fuck is he? Yeah, but like... I was like Tyrell because you mixed that.
Because I said Tyrell, then I said the father.
Tyrell, you were like Tyrell, and I was like, all of them are just really good. But this is what I'm talking about. I love when shows do this. Again, they have been giving you so many clues for you to pick up on. Like it's not like they were trying to hit you out of nowhere. I mean, if you don't want to really pay attention to it and you're just like watching it to watch it, like maybe you wouldn't necessarily be thinking too much of it. But like they give you enough clues for you to figure. I mean, I'm assuming some people even knew about could have figured out about Darlene. But it's not like that's not the point. Like it's not about subverting the expectations or whatever. Like they gave you enough clues for you to figure it out. But even with you knowing, the revelation is so good. Yeah. My eyes were watering. This was not shocking. Seeing Mr. Robot's face, like pictures, it's exactly what I thought was gonna be happening. But it's just so good. It's just so well done.
Oh my god! And at the end, we saw the picture of his whole family with Darlene.
Darlene.
What's her name?
Darlene.
Darlene.
What is happening with today?
I don't know. With Darlene and mom and father and all, their whole family, and we saw that picture in episode I would say 2. Because I remember that while editing that episode, you said who is that? Who's that? And I paused the scene and looked to see if that's his mother, and you said probably his mother, and I mean it was.
Mm-hmm.
Now we found out that he looked at that picture, but his brain just made it for him not to see 2 people that were next to his and his mother. Yeah. We're completely watching the whole thing from Elliot's perspective. That, like you said, he can be a reliable narrator because he's showing us the picture that clearly has 2 more people on it, and we don't see them because he doesn't see them, because he doesn't register them.
Yeah, I think early on you can see that Elliot is in no way a reliable narrator. And I mean, especially with the clues that are put there with Mr. Robot and him really not existing, then of course you can't really take what he sees or thinks at face value, because he is not in any type of right mind space, and so from the get-go you kind of take everything that he perceives with a grain of salt. I wasn't necessarily taking the pictures. I wasn't thinking that he's now erasing two people from a picture.
Imagine that you believe that.
I didn't know that was not. I was just like, that's just a picture of him and his mother. Like, was he erasing Darlene? Like, remember when he was like thinking about him and his mom like eating dinner or something? Like, was Darlene next to them, and he's like also just like not picturing her. Like, she was there all the time.
Oh my god, that's, I don't know, but like,
and they both had an abusive mother.
That scene after, I mean, that's why she's also very passionate about the whole thing. They both lost the father. From the
same father.
Yeah, the same father. But like that scene after she tells him that she doesn't even have to finish the sentence. He realizes that by her question and her looking at him, and it's like when he just like turns around and starts basically running, and oh my god, I had chills all over my body in that point.
And he's like, how can I remember a whole person?
How can I forget the whole person?
Like, of course she's my sister.
And he starts mentioning and remembering the scenes, like we were hiding in bed when our mom was mean to us, or something like that. Oh my god, I had chills just talking about that and remembering the scene. It was
like so he ran away in third grade, like talking about that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was fucking shocking.
She wanted to run away.
That was fucking shocking at third grade.
I mean, when did her father die?
I want to say that Elliot was like around 9 or 10 or something like that. And I feel like Darlene is younger than him.
Younger.
I would think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what I'm basing it on.
Either her mom or both of her parents were abusive.
Well, I mean, again, considering what we know about his father, which is like limited, like we have seen, here in pictures that they were playing and everything. That still, doesn't have to mean that he wasn't in a way like an abusive parent, especially because of the whole thing that we know about when he had leukemia. And like with Elliot knowing that, and with Elliot falling from the fucking window. I mean, those all things should give you pause in thinking about what type of a father he was. And also him, like when he was in episode 2 at the end, when he was sitting on that like railing and telling Mr. Robot about that, and like how he didn't, let's say, keep his father's secret or whatever, and Mr. Robot pushed him. So like in a way that's also kind of Elliot's
thinking what he would do.
What his father would like, maybe how his father would react, but also like it can be like Elliot thinking that his father would forever be mad at him, and then like that's how he perceives him. So like I don't know. Maybe his father was great. Like I don't know. But like, there are a few things that could be just very that could be a red flag in that regards. Like their mother definitely was. Like we can say that with certainty.
I would maybe even I don't know why, but I think his father was equally as abusive.
And also
I think the fact that he even imagined him in this light and forgot. I mean, he forgot about the ring. Obviously, doesn't really matter. But like he imagined his whole persona, So.
But it's interesting. That's the first CD.
That's the first without a name.
So like he basically, like, let's say, deleted himself. Like he deletes people. That is the first disc. And so like I'm gonna assume like when he did that, is that when he got off his meds? Like, did he decide that he's gonna get off his meds and do like if he gets off his meds, it's gonna be easier for him to achieve what he's trying to achieve now with F Society?
Know,
like,
I don't.
How do we get to
hasn't
here?
Been, I think he hasn't been on his meds for just a few months. I don't know why. Because I think they mentioned something. I don't know. You haven't been
but like few months can work
for like 2 or 3 months. Something like that Angela told him in this episode. You haven't been yourself for couple of months, something like that.
No, but like that could work in the span of like some months, It could just be he was coming up with a plan, and then like when it came time to maybe execute the plan, he maybe thought like he needed to, let's say, maybe that's when he got a job at Allsafe. Like he thought like maybe he needs to stop taking the meds so that he can.
I don't know, but I would say that he'd stop taking meds like soon-ish after he stopped taking meds. Mr. Robot came.
Yeah.
I would assume that all happened in a very short period of time.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So like We'll find out. But
I mean,
I think like these types of things, I do believe we overcomplicate. Like we think of this and that, nobody cares. He stopped taking meds at one point and now he forgot, and that's it. He has Mr. Robert by his side.
But she said, she said you forgot again.
Yeah. That's what I think. Every time he gets off meds.
But like Angela, doesn't seem like Angela knows then.
Maybe she doesn't.
Because like if she says like here, you haven't been yourself for this past few months, like, if you know that Elliot has this condition and everything, like, it wouldn't be a hard thing to deduct. Like, I would first be like, are you taking medication? Like, if something is off, you would have a breadcrumb to follow if you know. And like, I don't know if Angela knows.
I don't know. We'll find out like more of those things.
Details. I don't even fucking know what else am I supposed to speak of? Like, this was all
that was
so
shocking.
That was like the main revelation now in the episode. Like, it was now near at the end.
Exactly.
Like so many other things happened before in the episode that were also just this show really does not slow down for a second. Like, every episode just feels like some type of season finale. Like, every episode has so many things going on that I'm like, how is this just an episode? Like, this episode, what's 8?
Episode 8.
I don't know how we haven't watched 3 seasons of the show already.
But this episode was, I could easily say my favorite one. Just because of this ending and this revelation. It was so fucking good.
Oh my god, Arlene is his sister.
Yes. And she gave him the gun. I don't know why that was cute to me.
Well, no, but like when that scene was happening, it was like added confirmation they have known each other like not even for a few years, like fucking childhood. You know what I mean? Because like the care seemed so like very deep.
Yeah, because she took the gun from the guy. Yeah, and then she was like,
gave it to Elliot for protection and like
we're in danger, blah blah. You take it. Like you need it because like they're gonna come for you.
Yeah, and even now when she was speaking to him before this like revelation, where she was like, "You're the best person I know." Like, if you've known her for a few months, come on. And like, I love you so much and everything. All of that was like,
You're saying things, and I can't wait for you to see my reaction. You're saying I love you so much, and
no, but wait, I love this.
I don't know.
I have siblings in this show. I didn't expect
no idea
that.
how much I adore that.
Like, if you've been with us for a bit.
But even this
like there's like little things that we love more than like sibling relationships.
I can't think of any.
Yeah.
What do you mean little things? I can't think of any.
Like, but depends on that. They're like a relationship, relationship, whatever.
But I would always appreciate if there was a good sibling
bond. Yeah.
I don't think I would love many relationships in the show, if any, above that one. Like, I'm gonna always
put it above others.
Yeah.
And so I love that we have it now, and because like
I'm so happy.
Darlene,
honestly, I adore
Darlene. Is just she's sunshine.
She's so cute.
She is sunshine. I would love to see more of her and Angela as well.
But like,
that's
I also
so
want to find
Angela
out
looks like she loves her as well.
Yeah,
like, but you
how
get to
could
see
you
me.
not?
She's like, okay, because I'm taking a fucking train to get to a 7 a.m. class of ballet to hang out with you. You have to love them so much.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna love them. And also, I now want to know more because like we know how this whole thing affected Elliot, but like Darlene survived the same. Yeah. She also lost a father. She also had an abusive mother.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened afterwards, but like, she survived the same. I really want to know how she's dealing with all of this. And I mean, we know what she's doing. Yeah. That's enough for us. But like, I want to know how to see more of her story personally, like where she's mind at. Like, because we are watching the whole story from Elliot's perspective. But now I want to see more of her as well.
I mean, I think now we're going to get into that just because, like, we couldn't really get into that until we found all this out. We couldn't really get into the other characters necessarily because we were so with Elliot in his head.
Yeah.
Like, he keeps speaking to us and in a way to, like, Mr. Robot, and, like, he's looking at his in the mirror and he's different people and everything. And so I think now we're really gonna get a chance to explore other characters in let's say in a way that I can trust it, because it's not gonna be coming from Elliot's perspective, you know. And so I'm looking forward to that so much.
And we also had the whole storyline with Terrell.
Oh my god. So he didn't, I mean, like the first thing they started talking and it was like she doesn't know what happened. She was like, okay, you just slept with her. like, did you take the pictures and everything? We're gonna blackmail him. Like, we thought like that was supposed to be the original plan, but like he didn't tell her that he killed her. But wasn't she imagining? Wasn't she like wiping blood from his?
She was
from his what is it called, shirt?
Yes, she was.
Was she just not questioning that?
I don't know.
Was she just like not? It's not like I think like that she has anything against. I can say with pretty much confidence that she's gonna stick by him having killed a person. Like, there's no question about that.
But they had a real weird relationship.
Very strange relationship.
I don't know how to explain that. I think he wouldn't maybe tell her something like that. Not just because he was afraid of the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I think because he didn't want to be disappointed.
No, I think it's definitely, I mean, we see with his character why he is the way that he is, and that he seeks that approval and everything. And so like it would make sense that like he wouldn't want to tell her something where he was like, let's say in his eyes, weak or made a mistake or something like that. Because I like, you know, that is where his weakness lies.
I would imagine that like he that is because of his parents, because I would say he never got approval from them, and he was weak in their eyes or something like that, you know. And now I don't think she's like his parents, but like he's
he seeks approval as well there.
And I have a feeling like, if I remember correctly, there were some comments from her side about him being weak or something like that.
Or about him potentially not succeeding in something. There was something there. Like absolutely.
So like I think that's connected all.
I mean, again, I think a person like him would seek out a partner like her. Because unfortunately you kind of look for that unhealthiness, let's say, because that's what you've experienced in life. And like, I feel like it's safe to say that you're not just born like Tyrell to like seek this type of approval. Like, you know, you have to have grown up in a certain way for you to develop these like emotions. And so like, I would assume that, again, that's how he ended up with her. So she didn't know, he didn't tell her, and she immediately, when she found she knew that there was something off there because he wasn't telling her something, but like immediately when she found out, she was like, okay, honestly, let's give my Oscar-worthy performance here.
Honestly, that was so fucking good. She
immediately.
It was. I was like, because I also wasn't sure if she knew or not. Just like, because like she said like, so you just slept with her, and then she was wiping blood. I thought maybe that she was saying that like a story.
I was like, she is trying to lie to him as well.
Like, I don't know what was happening.
They're pretending that this is not happening.
Exactly. That's what
I wasn't quite certain what was happening.
Me too. That's what went through my mind. So like in my mind, she knew, but like she didn't. And one day those people came, detectives, when they came and said, that was fucking good acting there. I was fucking shocked. You're a fucking psycho.
I was like expecting when she heard the name. I was like expecting that's like Tyrell. She would be like, "Oh, come in" or something like that. Like she would like need 5 seconds.
No, 0 seconds.
Look at Tyrell. She was like, "Oh my god, she's dead.
Come in, please come." That was such a good. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I appreciate interesting psychopaths.
They are absolutely, they are fucked up, but they're loyal. Like, I feel like both of them would be very loyal to each other. Like, murdering, like, nothing. They're both psychopathic, you know? I don't think there's anything morally that they would be like, that's not okay, or something like that, you know? So, interesting.
As long as they succeed in their plan, and because like they've been constantly saying, we've been working so hard towards this, we worked so hard to get this,
they're in this together.
So like I think both of them would cross any boundaries, anything. I mean, there is no boundary for them. Like they would cross all the lines to end up good after all of this, to succeed.
God, I remember when I thought like he was just like cheating on his pregnant wife the second like we saw her. I was like, oh my god. He's like sleeping.
But like you can.
Like that was the first second. Yeah. After they opened their mouths, I'm like, okay, there's something,
Yeah.
They have a specific type of relationship.
Now I see him as pathetic. I mean, now I see him. I don't know how to explain that. I don't see him as scary. I don't see him as creepy anymore. There is nothing like that.
I mean, I think we already
like the bubble has been burst.
I think we already mentioned that in like the first episode where like we saw him in that manner. Before that, he was always creepy.
Yeah.
And then when you actually see why he is the way that he is, he stops being like creepy to you, and it's just like sad and pathetic.
Yes, but I would just want to say that like I like their relationship and the storyline that's happening around them. I really think it's very interesting and very compelling. And like I don't support them, but I find it very entertaining, and I love when they're on screen, honestly.
Yeah, I find it more, let's say, entertaining than I thought I was gonna. Like before, and every time they come on screen, I'm like, oh my god.
No, right now, honestly, I'm like,
but now
show me more. I want to see what's gonna happen now.
This is just interesting to see how far they're gonna also push this and what they're gonna do to hide this or do something about it. I mean, we also even had, oh my god, this episode's too much. He met up with Mr. Robot or Elliot, and so like they have stayed in like some type of contact when Elliot came to his office. Remember when he offered him this job, something like that. And so like they were working together. Since what point exactly, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. But like he was, in a sense, helping Tyrell by removing this guy as CTO, Terry, or whatever his name was, And so that was also didn't see that one coming at all. So that's also going to be, I think, an interesting dynamic to now explore. Now that we know the dynamic exists, Elliot and Tyrell.
Tyrell did say in the end, like, to his wife, something along the lines, like, I thought I was meddling just with the man who was searching for revenge. And this is much, much bigger than that.
That was, the whole portion was fucking shocking. But
honestly, it's so hard to see them as the same person as long as I only see Mr. Robot's face while saying all of this and acting the way he's acting, because I can't connect them. Like, I know they're the same person, but like I can't see Elliot being mean. I can't see Elliot being cold, saying all those, like, you know what I mean? That's so hard to imagine for me. Like until I see that, like, I will not be able to connect Elliot with Mr. Robot. Like, I know they're the same person, but like I can't connect that. I don't know how to explain that. It just like,
I'm really curious about how they're gonna, like, what are we gonna do moving forward?
Yeah.
Like what, like what do we do then? Like, does he go back on his medication?
Yeah, that's
so like then we don't need to even like have that side of him.
Yeah, I think as long as he's off the medication, we're gonna have Mr. Robot. Maybe, I don't know. But like I maybe think that, but like after we don't, if he gets on the medication as well, I think we won't see Mr. Robot then. I think it's all just gonna be him.
Yeah.
But like how he's gonna act, I don't know. Is he gonna have that side of him? I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be Elliot.
Again, if he's on his medication. Yeah. I guess.
I have no idea.
Oh my god, they need to explain so many things. I just need to walk. Like, I'm so excited for episode 9. They need to walk me through this.
We're not gonna watch episode 9,
but we're first gonna eat.
Yeah, but hopefully after that we'll have time for episode 10 because we really want to watch it.
I don't even think we said like half of the things that were like, there's the whole thing with Gideon as well, and like everything. Again, Gideon confirmed the best person alive. We knew this.
I'm so happy
Gideon
about
always looked just like the most decent.
Honestly,
human.
When Elliot said, "Do you know what I saw when I looked through his
phone?"
Like,
imagine they shocked me.
Say
Literally, I was like, imagine they fucking shocked me.
Me too, honestly. And then he said that he's good and honest, honorable and decent. I don't know what exactly. I was like, exactly. Look at his eyes.
All he wants to do is protect his company because, like,
and
the people who work there.
Because of the
people. Not because of the company.
Exactly, just because of the people.
Just because of the people who work there.
And that's the best person,
He seems like the best boss to have. Yes. He seems like, again, the boss that tells you that he cares about you and he actually means it. Like, he actually means it. So I really feel bad about us doing anything that, like, harms him in a way. Even though, like, we're doing like it for the greater good. Like,
no,
it just seems...
I don't support those lines being crossed. If we hurt Gideon, unless
we're taking it too far.
Darlene is doing it. Only
that's
then.
forgiven.
Yeah, only then it's gonna be forgiven.
Gideon seems like the most decent human, honestly.
Yeah.
He seems, again, from the start, he seemed that way and he stayed that way. And I really just like him. And so I'm gonna feel really sad about us bringing his company down, unfortunately.
Yes.
I don't think there's a way around it. Like, from Angela's side nor from like Elliot's side, you know, both of them, everything that they do is gonna harm Allsafe. Like, there is nothing, we can't save it, you know what I mean? So
but I can say wait to watch it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Gideon. I'm gonna like I'm rooting for you, boy. Like, I'm rooting for you. I mean, also not, but like I'm gonna feel so bad. So bad.
Okay, guys.
That's it. Let's watch the next one.
Eat
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.